Now I am going to start. So today we will do the numericals of chapter 4. Hello? Hello? Now my voice is reaching to you or not? So now I am going to start. This class is also being recorded. Therefore it will be uploaded. If you have any network problem, then you don't phone me during the class. Now you see here, we will do some numericals on the chapter 4, which is motion in one dimension. You open your book. Here, motion in straight line. First I will do some numericals based on the calculus. It's clear? And then afterwards some numericals on the graph. Now one more thing, this class will end at 8:25. So after 8:25 once again you will connect within 5 minutes. It's clear? 8:25 this session will get over. So you will once again connect after 8:25. Now see here question number 23. Is it visible? Now question number 23 in the new book, page 141. The displacement x of a body varies with time t. Displacement is varying with time t minus 2 upon 3 t square plus 16t plus 2. How long does the body take to come to rest? Means after what time it will come to rest. Now see here, when we are discussing the motion of any body, then there are three parameters. One is displacement. Then there will be velocity and there may be acceleration also. These are the three numerical parameters with the help of which we discuss any problem in the kinematics. Displacement is represented by the symbol S, velocity by V and acceleration by A. Here it is given displacement in one dimensional motion. Already I have told that displacement can also be represented by X or Y or by Z. It is clear? Here in this question it is given that displacement X varies with the time t according to this equation. Here t is in second. Now it has been asked how long does the body come to rest? Means among these three quantities, on coming at rest, which quantity will become zero? ये बताओ, among these three quantities which will become zero on coming at rest. So velocity will become zero because acceleration may be there or may not be there. If it is uniform motion, then there will be no acceleration. So velocity will become zero when body will come to rest. Body will come to rest. Velocity will become zero. Velocity V equals to 0. How will you find the velocity? So as we know that velocity equals to d by dt of s. What is in place of s here? Here in place of s is x. So we will write it as d by dt of x. Now you substitute here. What is velocity? Velocity we know it is the rate of change of displacement delta s upon delta t. but in calculus we write it as d by dt of s. It's clear? So you write this d by dt in place of x. What will you write? Minus 2 upon 3 t square plus 16t plus 2. It is clear? Now you separate the terms. So when you will separate the terms, what will you do? You will determine d by dt of this term plus d by dt of this term plus d by dt of 2. It is clear? So see here, when you will determine this, so you will write minus 2 upon 3 earlier, d by dt of t square plus 16 into d by dt of t plus d by dt of 2. Now who will tell d by dt of t square? What will be d by dt of t square? Who will tell? कोई बता सकता है? If anyone can tell, then switch on the audio and tell me. D by dt of t square. So as you know that there is one formula. I am telling you that formula, though I have explained in the lectures, but here also I will tell you. Wait for a minute. As we know that there is one formula in calculus, d by dx of x to the power n. D by dx of x to the power n is nx to the power n minus 1. It's clear? When you will determine d by dx of x square, what is the value of n? Here value of n is 2. So how will you write? 2x to the power 2 minus 1, that is equal to 2x. Means d by dx of x square is 2x. So this you can write d by dx d by dt of t square. It will be equal to 2 into t. It is clear? Now see here. So this is equals to 2 into t. What will be d by dx of x? Here what is power? Power is 1. So now switch off, turn off the audio. किसी का ऑडियो ऑन है, ऑफ करें. 1 minus 1, that is equals to 1. So in the same way d by dt of t, that will be equal to 1. So see here, you can see here you can write minus 2 upon 3 into 2 into t plus 16. D by dt of t means 1 and d by dt of constant is 0. So when you will simplify, what will you get? You can see here, on simplifying you will get this thing. You can see here, what will you get on simplifying? Here velocity v equals to minus 4t upon 3 plus 16. It's clear? Now see here, when v equals to 0, because you have to find that time at which velocity becomes 0. That time at which velocity becomes 0. So when v equals to 0, minus 4t upon 3 plus 16 equals to 0. You simplify it, minus 4t upon 3 equals to minus 16. That is 4t equals to 48. T equals to how much? 48 upon 4, that is 12 second. Therefore, body will come to rest. Will come to rest at t equals to 12 second. At this time, it will come to rest. Now you can see one more question on the calculus. So perhaps this will be clear to you. Here in question number 23, you have to find that time at which body come to rest. Body come to rest means its velocity becomes 0. Its velocity becomes 0. It's clear that you have to determine. Now see here, next question 24. How will you do the question number 24? Now you can see here, a particle moves along a straight line such that its displacement x at any time t is given by this equation. It is t cube minus 6 into t square plus 2 into t plus 2 plus 4. T cube minus 6t square plus 3t plus 4. In meter, find the velocity when acceleration is 0. Means you have to determine v when a equals to 0. And here displacement time equation is given. X is displacement, t is time, that equation is given. So by this equation, first you will determine velocity at time t. Then from the equation of velocity, you will determine acceleration. As you know that what is velocity? Velocity is d by dt of x. And once you have determined the velocity, you will get acceleration. Acceleration equals to d by dt of v. So see here, velocity at time t. V equals to d by dt of x, means d by dt of t cube minus 6t square plus 4. Now you separate the terms. So d by dt of t cube, d by dt of t, then d by dt of 4. Now turn off audio. किसी का ऑडियो ऑन है, टर्न ऑफ करें. Now see here, d by dt of t cube. How will you determine? So already I explained this formula. You can see here, d by dx of x to the power n equals to this. So what will be here from this formula, d by dx of x cube? If you see here what is in place of n? 3. So it is equals to 3 x to the power 3 minus 1, that is 3x square. It is 3x square. So what will be in terms of t? D by dt of t cube, it will be equal to 3 into t square. In terms of t, it will be 3 into t square. So see here, what will be this? It will be 3 into t square minus 6 d by dt of t square, that is 2 into t, plus 3 into 1, then it will be 0. So what will be the velocity? It will be 3t square minus 12t plus 3. It's clear? Now by using the expression for velocity, we will determine acceleration. So what will be acceleration at time t? At time t, what will be the acceleration? So you can see here, a equals to dv upon dt, that is equals to d by dt of 3t square minus 12t plus 3. This will be acceleration. Now solve this. So how will you solve this? So you can see here, wait here. You solve this expression. So when we will solve, so it will be equal to a equals to d by dt of 3t square minus d by dt of 12t and then d by dt of 3. It's clear? So simplify this. On simplifying, you will get d by dt, 3 you take before, d by dt of t square minus 12 into d by dt of t, and this is constant, therefore its differentiation will become 0. It's clear? Now you solve it further. So a equals to 3 d by dt of t square is 2 into t minus 12 into 1 plus 0, that is equals to 6t minus 12. This is the acceleration at time t. Now you have to determine velocity when acceleration is 0. In this question, what you have to determine? Velocity when acceleration is 0. So first you find out that time when acceleration becomes 0. So when a equals to 0, 6t minus 12 equals to 0. So what will be t? T equals to 2 seconds. At 2 seconds, acceleration will become 0. So what will be the velocity? So as we know that velocity at the time t is given by this expression. This expression gives the velocity at time t. So here you substitute t equals to 2. So you substitute velocity equals to 3t square minus 12t plus 3. So you solve this. 2 square minus 12 into 2 plus 3. So 2 square is 4, 4 3 are 12 minus 24 plus 3. So here it will be equal to now you can see here 12 minus 24 is minus 12. Minus 12 plus 3, that is equals to minus 9 meter per second. What is the significance of this negative value of velocity? Negative value of velocity means body returning towards the origin. Negative velocity means means body is returning towards origin. Origin means starting point. All these things I have told earlier also. It's clear? Now see here. Now we will join for the next session. फिर से हम लोग ज्वाइन करेंगे क्योंकि टाइम इज एंडिंग. सो आई यू वंस अगेन ज्वाइन. Now all of you see the question number 6. Now I am going to begin questions on the graph. So you see the question number 6. So now see the question number 6, which is based on the graph. So you can see here, first you see in the book, here the time velocity graph of the car is shown in the figure. Time velocity graph is given. It's clear? Acceleration from A to B. Now you see here, A is this point and B is this point. A is the point corresponding to t equals to 2 seconds and B is the point corresponding to 3 seconds. It is clear? Now, since A comes earlier, therefore that point taken as, that point will be taken as x1, y1. How will you determine acceleration from velocity time graph? From velocity time graph, how will you determine acceleration? So it can be found by determining the slope. It's clear? Acceleration, here I am writing question number 6. Acceleration equals to slope of velocity time graph. And what is the formula of slope? It is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now if you see the graph, then you will find that here in this side velocity and here it is t. And I am taking only that portion which is being discussed. So it is from A to B. A से B वाला ग्राफ ही डिस्कस किया जा रहा. This is A, this is B. In the graph you can see that A corresponds to on x-axis at what point? At 2 seconds. B corresponds on x-axis to t equals to 3. Then if you see here, what is the position of A on y-axis? तो ये क्या है? It is in front of 5. And B is in front of 2. B is in front of 2. Now A to B, so A is the initial point. A is initial point, therefore this value will be taken x1 and this 5 will be taken y1. A point is initial point, so we will take it as x1, y1. Now see here, what will be B? B point is the final point, so it will be taken x2, y2. So what is x2? X2 is 3 and y2 is 2. You determine the slope. Now its acceleration will be positive or negative. So it will be negative. Why? Already I have told. If the graph is sloping down, then acceleration or this velocity will be negative. So you find out y2, that is 2, minus y1, that is 5, upon x2, x2 is 3, minus 2, that is minus 3 upon 1, that is minus 3 meter per second square. Then you have to find distance traveled by the car in the last 4 seconds. How much distance it travels in last 4 seconds? Last 4 seconds means, here you can see the graph in the last 4 seconds is this. What is the shape of graph in the last 4 seconds? Here it is 6 and then this point is 7. Last 4 seconds, what is the graph? If you see, in the last 4 seconds, graph is this, that I am making here this. So as you know that we can find distance traveled by the area under velocity time graph. Distance equals to area under velocity time curve. Now how much area is enclosed under velocity time curve? You can see here this area. You have to calculate this area. It is clear? Now how will you calculate this area? So see here, this I am going to calculate in parts. This area I am going to calculate in parts. First we will calculate this area, which is equal to this rectangular area, and then triangular. So what is the area of rectangular? Rectangle, length into breadth, means this into this. Now all of you see here, this side is parallel to x-axis. So its length will be taken on x-axis. What will be its length? 6 minus 3, that is equals to 3. Its length will be, this side will be equal to 3. Then you can see here, this side is parallel to y-axis, this side, which I am underlying. Now this point is at 2, this point on y-axis is 0. So what will be 2 minus 0? That is 2. So what will be this area? This is 3, you have calculated. This side equals to 3, this side equals to 2. So 3 into 2. Then you find out the area of triangle. Area of triangle, how will you find? It is equal to 1 upon 2 base into height. 1 upon 2 base into height. What is base? Base is from 6 to 7, that is 1. And height is 2, already calculated. So this is cancelled, that is 6 plus 1 equals to 7 meter. This will be the displacement. Here I have made some error somewhere. You can see here what is the error. Here actually it is 5. It is not 6. It is 5. So you can see here, in that case, this will become 5 minus 3, that is 2. So here it will be 2 into 2. And area of triangle will be 1 upon 2 base. Base is 7 minus 5, that is 2. So it will be equal to 2. 3, 2 2 ja 4. So it will be equal to 6 meter. It will be equal to 6 meter. Now you can see one more question on the graph. Here you see the question number 8. Question number 8. Here I am drawing the graph. This is speed time graph. Speed time graph and velocity time graph both are same. In case both will be same, because in straight line motion speed and velocity both are numerically same. Speed and velocity both are numerically same. Here speed is given in meter per second. This is the speed time graph of scooter. And here you can see time 4, then 8, then 12, and then 16. If we see for the car, this is the graph for car. Now see here, as soon as the car starts from rest in a certain direction, a scooter moving with a uniform speed overtakes the car. Now here you can see that both are starting at what time? Time t equals to 0. Whether it is the car or it is scooter. But starting speed of scooter is 30 meter per second, while that of car is 0. Time t equals to 0 पर कार की वेलोसिटी, कार की स्पीड 0 है, बट स्कूटर की स्पीड कितनी है 30. नाउ स्कूटर इज ट्रेवलिंग विद द यूनिफॉर्म स्पीड, मीन्स थ्रू आउट द जर्नी इट्स स्पीड इज 30 मीटर पर सेकेंड. While in case of car, what happens? From time t equals to 0 to time t equals to 12 second, speed is increasing from 0 से 60. 0 से 12 सेकंड तक स्पीड इंक्रीज होके 0 से 60 मीटर पर सेकंड हो जाती है. एंड आफ्टर दैट, आफ्टर 12 सेकंड, इट इज ट्रेवलिंग विद ए कांस्टेंट स्पीड. नाउ सी हियर, their time tv graph are shown in the figure. Calculate from the graph acceleration of the car. So in what portion car will accelerate? Here I am giving some arbitrary symbols. This is O, this is A, this is B, this you can take P, this you can take Q. So in what portion car will accelerate? So it is accelerating only from t equals to 0 to t equals to 12 second. So see here, car is accelerating in between t equals to 0 to t equals to 12 second. So what will be acceleration? It will be equal to slope of velocity time graph. What will be slope? That you know, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So you determine the slope here. This you will take initial point, this as final point. What is x1? x1 is 0, y1 is also 0. What is x2? x2 you can see here, it is 12. And what is y2? y2 is 60. So it is 60 minus 0 upon 12 minus 0. So it is equals to 5 meter per second square. This is the acceleration. Then you have to find second, the time at which speed of car becomes equals to the speed of scooter. What is the time at which both are having the same speed? So both are having same speed at what time? You can see here, they are having same speed at this time. It's clear? Here at this time, this is exactly in between 4 and 8. In your graph, in actual graph, it is exactly in between 4 and 8. So what will be this? This will be 6. So at 6 second, at 6 second, car and scooter both have same speed. And what is that speed? If you see here, it is 30 meter per second. 30 meter per second. Then you have to find the difference in the distance traversed by the scooter and car in 12 seconds. What is the difference in the distance traveled by car and scooter in 12 seconds? So see here, if you see the speed time graph for scooter for 12 seconds, it is this black portion. It's clear? What will be the distance traveled by the car? So you can see here, distance traveled by the car. Distance traveled by scooter in 12 seconds equals to area under curve in 12 seconds. How much area is under this curve in 12 seconds? So see here, this area, this is a rectangular shape. You can see this area is rectangular in shape. How will you determine? This side multiplied by this side. इस साइड की लेंथ x एक्सिस पर देखेंगे, इस साइड की लेंथ y एक्सिस. So see here, this point is corresponding to 0, this is corresponding to 12. So 12 minus 0, this side will be equal to 12 into here this point is corresponding to 0 and this point is corresponding to 30, so it will be 30, so it will be 360 meter. Similarly, we will determine the distance traveled by car in 12 seconds. So car का ग्राफ क्या है 12 सेकंड का, ये है. We will find out this area. What will be this? This will be equal to triangle. This will be equal to triangle. So distance traveled by car. In 12 seconds, the equals to area of triangle 1/2. What is base? Base is 12. Already you have determined. Height is this. This is the height. You can see here, this point is corresponding to 60 and this is corresponding to 0 on y-axis. ये y-axis में क्या है? ये a 60 के सामने, this is in front of 0, so it will be 0. So it is equals to 6, that is 360 meter. So is there any difference? So no difference. So difference will be 360 minus 360 equals to 0. Then after how much time this difference will become 120 meter? So up to t equals to 12 seconds there is no difference. But you have to determine after how much time this difference will become equals to 120 meter. So see here, after 12 seconds both are having uniform motion. दोनों का मोशन क्या है? यूनिफॉर्म है. You find out the difference in 4 सेकेंड. अगले 4 सेकंड में जो डिस्टेंस कार ट्रेवल कर रही है और जो स्कूटर ट्रेवल कर रही है उनके बीच का डिफरेंस क्या है? सो कार इज ट्रेवलिंग हाउ मच डिस्टेंस इन 4 सेकंड? यू कैन सी हियर हाउ मच डिस्टेंस इज ट्रेवल्ड बाय कार इन 4 सेकंड इक्वल्स टू दिस एरिया. It will be equal to this area. What will be this area? It is rectangular in shape, so it will be equal to length is 60 and breadth is 16 minus 12, 4. So 60 into 4, that is equals to 120, 240 equals to 240 meter. And how much distance scooter is traveling in next 4 seconds? It is equal to this area. This is equals to 4 and this thing is 30. 30 into 4, that is equals to 120 meter. So what is difference? 240 minus 120, that is 120 meter. So what is the difference of distances in next 4 seconds? It is 120 meter. So fourth part is asking in how much time. So in the next 4 seconds, difference of distance traveled by them will be 120 meter. In the next 4 seconds means after 12th second, difference of distance traveled by them will be 120 meter. Perhaps it will be clear to you. I hope that it will be clear to you. Now I am taking the screenshot for attendance, so you don't disconnect. It's clear.